All right, next let's clear up South Florida and Florida. DeSantis-backed school board candidates defeated in Florida elections. In a decisive blow to the parental rights movement, two Florida candidates, school board candidates, endorsed by Governor Ron DeSantis and the anti-LGBTQ group Moms for Liberty, were defeated in this week's primary elections, while a third headed to a runoff. Of the 23 school board endorsements made by DeSantis, only 5 won, 12 lost, and 6 advanced to the November runoff. In Pinellas County, incumbents Hine and Eileen successfully defended their seats against far-right challengers backed by DeSantis and Moms for Liberty. Despite an aggressive campaign for Moms for Liberty, who argued for a parental rights agenda, Hine won 69% of the vote against Danielle Marolf's 31%, while Long defeated Erika Picard with 54% to 46%. A third candidate, Katie Blaxberg, who opposed the Moms for Liberty agenda, secured 35% of the vote, forcing a runoff against Stacy Geier, who received 37%. Blaxberg criticized the parental rights activists, saying the misinformation, this is a quote, the misinformation and the intent to place mistrust in our teachers, people are tired of it, end quote. Board President Hine emphasized the importance of stability in education, saying, quote, we have got to stay focused on the work at hand. Moms for Liberty has been attempting a comeback after scandals involving their co-founder, Bridget Ziegler, but their influence seems to be waning. These elections on DeSantis and radical Moms for Liberty have dramatic effects on the LGBTQ community, on the schools, the teachers, and the students, and the parents. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Bridget Ziegler, which makes this so much fun. The one who had the threesome, as they call it, a bisexual threesomes, who apparently is advocating against the LGBTQ community. So it seems like maybe the state is turning around a little bit, maybe in some of these areas, but it is good news. It's a slap in the face for Liberty, Moms for Liberty. And DeSantis, and I hope we continue on kind of this motion.
Well, I was going to say that voters kicked DeSantis in the nuts, but his soulmate and broodmare already cut them off months ago when he dropped out of the POTUS race. And if you listen closely, you can kind of hear them rattling around the bottom of her knockoff Birkin.
Wow.
Yeah.
But actually, I think I want to just point out this general trend, right? Moms for Liberty, conservative, the ones who hate LGBTQ plus community, among many, many things that they hate, I feel like the country is going through a fatigue phase. There's so much, we've run on hate for 4 years during 17 to 21, and now they're running on it again, but the audience seems to be less receptive. The same way that compared to RNC to the DNC, which is happening right now, the DNC is much more energetic and hopeful and joyful versus RNC is like, the sky is falling, the American carnage, everything is dead.
I think there's some truth to the fatigue. I also think that this is proof that Ron DeSantis doesn't have as much support as people think. Because, I remember seeing from afar his re-election campaign, and the Democratic voters and the party's idea of what to run against him was Republican light. And I'm like, no, running an ex-Republican against a real Republican is going to be an electoral disaster. That doesn't actually mean he was popular. And I think his lack of strength with these endorsements shows that, like, the juice isn't actually there with DeSantis. People think it is. It's more of an illusion.
And also parents are starting to pay more attention now to moms because of Moms for Liberty. Moms for Liberty stir up this whole hornet's nest of school boards and whatnot. And now they are actually paying more attention to it.
Well, and as for Moms for Lobotomies, this would be a good time to bring back that oldie but goodie. Bye, Felicias.